Welcome, enjoy yourself. Welcome to The Tonight Show. You're here, you made it. Have a good time. Sit down. Yeah, enjoy yourself. I'm very excited about this. The stars of WrestleMania 40, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Roman Reigns are my guests tonight. Yeah, and if anyone in the audience has a jar they need opened, now's the time. Well, guys, it was another crazy day of weather here in New York City. Man, I got slammed with strong winds, heavy rain, and flooding. But this was sweet. On the way into work, I saw two rats reenacting that scene from The Notebook. Oh. Nice. Well, it seems like there's so much going on right now. The total solar eclipse is this Monday. We're down to the final four in March Madness. Donald Trump posted the $175 million bond in his fraud case. And Velveeta just launched a new line of hair dye. There's a lot to go over, so let's jump in and cover it all at once. It's time for a news smash. First up, the total solar eclipse. On Monday, the moon will pass between the Earth and the sun. It hasn't happened in years, and everyone will be outside trying to watch. It's going to be complete madness. The Final Four is this weekend. The women play Friday, and the men play Saturday. I'm excited to see Caitlin Clark, who's unstoppable out in the court. Unstoppable. Speaking of court, Donald Trump, this week, he finally paid the $175 million he owed New York. So now he's so low on cash, he's going to have to dye his hair with Velveeta. People thought it was an April Fool's prank, but it's not. Velveeta is selling it on Amazon. But come on, neon hair, to look at you, your friend's going to need special glasses. Make sure you wear them so that you can safely watch the eclipse. It's amazing how the moon can completely obscure such a bright orange ball of gas. Trump had to cough up a lot of money. I'm not saying he's broke, but when it comes to dollars, he's down to his final four. These are the country's top athletes. They're in peak form. Meanwhile, you're watching from your couch while dipping chips into your Velveeta hair. Seriously, who's going to buy this stuff? It's going to make the whole company go bankrupt. Trump is in a lot of legal trouble. He's about to go on trial against Stormy Daniels, and that's over something that lasted less than 3 minutes. That's how long we'll see the total eclipse. It'll be completely dark other than the glow from your cheese hair. Use this and you'll look more busted than your bracket, which already lost you more money than this guy. In conclusion, hope you win. Don't stay in. Broke again. Try Just for Men. This has been a News Smash. Thank you very much. Some more political news. Last night, Trump held a rally in Wisconsin, and to taunt President Biden for not committing to a debate, Trump had an empty podium on the stage that said, "Anytime, anywhere, any place." Yep. Trump said he'll debate anytime, anywhere, any place. Biden was like, "Tell me you're unemployed without telling me you're unemployed." My schedule's wide open. I could do... At first, his campaign staff was laughing, but after Trump debated the podium for 30 minutes, they're like, "Oh boy, it might be time for another cognitive test." All right, here we go. Meanwhile, Trump's so broke, he sold the podium for $5,000. Did you guys see this? First Lady Jill Biden is going to host the first ever state dinner for teachers. Yeah. The first ever state dinner for teachers will be followed by the state dinner for substitute teachers, where they're just going to roll in a TV and put on a movie. Yeah, that's gonna be... But the teachers are excited. They're bringing their finest wine they keep hidden in their bottom drawer. It's going to be good. Some more news from the White House. Today, President Biden was joined by Senator Bernie Sanders as he delivered a speech on lowering the cost of health care. Yep, Biden and Bernie spoke, although it was hard to concentrate with all the pill timers going off. I think that... Some business news. I read that Elon Musk just appointed 2 new employees to oversee safety on his platform X. So if you're worried about safety on a platform with 500 million users, don't worry. They've hired 2 people to handle it. 2 employees. There are more people overseeing bumper car safety at Six Flags. And finally, listen to this. A man in Florida is suing Disney because he claims a Magic Kingdom ferry crash sent him falling into a trash can. It's tough when you go on a ride and everyone buys your picture. Well, everyone, this is very exciting. As you know, we're currently in the middle of our Fallon Book Club Spring Read Contest. Okay, now this is where we all vote on a book to read together. And in the spirit of March Madness, we started out with 16 books.
Right.
They're all great books. We had them face off for no reason.
Right.
And narrowed it down to 8 books. Well, the latest round of voting ended last night, and so far we've received almost 600,000 votes.
Ooh.
That's the biggest book club we've done so far. So thank you very much for voting, everyone. Now it's time to reveal the final 4 books that have advanced to the next round. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Here we go. This is it. Dang, that's it right there. This is the 4 books. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. If you want to go to Fallon Book Club, you can click on this QR code if you want to. You can type it in, but
Why?
why do that anymore?
Yeah.
When you can just you live in the we live in the present, dude.
Yeah. Bleep blorp, done.
Yeah. Years ago, the people were like,
click,
what is he from space?
Yeah, no.
No, I'm not from space. I'm from the present.
Yeah. We're gonna send a telegram.
2023. It's 2023, right?
Right?
All right, so the first bracket, we got them split into 2 brackets. So they're going, again, for no reason, they're going head-to-head against each other. But do you want to understand what these books are and what they're about a little bit so we can vote? So I want to vote. I want everyone to vote because we have 600,000 votes. Let's break a mill on this one. Come on. Let's show everyone that America reads. Come on. All right. In the first bracket, we have Night Watching versus The Fox Wife, okay? So, yeah, that's good music. Night Watching, okay? This is by Tracy Sierra, okay? This is a debut author, so that's a big deal. All right, synopsis. Home alone with her young children during a blizzard, a mother hears a noise. But this sound is disturbingly familiar. It's the sound of footsteps coming up the stairs. She catches a glimpse of him and at once knows her situation is even more dire than she'd feared because she knows exactly who he is and what he wants.
Ooh. Night Watching.
That's Night Watching. That's good. All right, now that's up against The Fox Wife. This is by Yang Shi Chu, okay? This is historical fiction. A woman is found frozen in her doorway. Her death is clouded by rumors of supernatural foxes, which are believed to lure people by transforming themselves into beautiful men and women. A detective is hired to uncover the dead woman's identity, but must navigate the myths and misconceptions of the fox spirits, even as more deaths occur.
Ooh. The Fox Wife.
The Fox Wife. The Fox Wife.
Fine.
All right, that's one bracket.
That's one bracket.
Our second bracket we have these 2 jammies right here. All right, the first one. How to Solve Your Own Murder by Kristen Perrin. Okay, this is another debut author. A teenage girl named Frances visits a fortune teller who makes a bone-chilling prediction. One day she will be murdered. Frances spends a lifetime trying to solve a crime that hasn't happened yet. For decades, no one takes her seriously until nearly 60 years later when Frances is found murdered like she always said she would be. Now let's see what it's going up against.
What is it going up against?
The Other Valley.
Oh, that sounds fun.
The Other Valley.
Probably Pepsi.
This is by Scott Alexander Howard. It's another debut author.
Wow.
This is a big deal for all these great authors. I love it. A 16-year-old girl is vying for a seat on her town's council. If she wins, she gets to decide who's allowed to cross the town's heavily guarded borders. To the east, it's 20 years ahead of time.
Whoa.
To the west, it's 20 years behind.
Oh.
When 2 visitors from the future reveal her friend's impending death. Yeah. She is sworn to secrecy, yet finds herself drawing closer to her doomed friend, putting her entire future in jeopardy. That's The Other Valley. This is it. Everyone, these are the final 4 books. right here. Congratulations to all of our authors. We get to choose 2 of these, and we're going to pick the 2 of these on Monday. You'll see which one out of the final 4, then out of 2, then we'll pick the book. By the way, I haven't read any of these. That's kind of the whole game. No, that's the whole game. So we're going to pick one to read together.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't, if you'd read one of them and that's the one get picked, you'd go, oh, I've already read it.
No, yeah, no, I haven't read. I'm ready. I want to read all of these, but, you know, there's only room for one. But you can start voting now on FallonBookClub.com or use this QR code to take you there. Voting ends Sunday night at 12:30 a.m. Get your votes in. Who will be crowned this year's Fallon Book Club Spring Read? Thank you for voting, everyone.
Hey, hey.